Welcome to Previously On, a podcast series created to help you through some of the most complex yet brilliant television ever made. Game of Thrones, Season 3, Episode 8, Second Sons. After a botched attempt on his life, Arya remains the Hound's captive, who reveals he's taking her to the Twins, not King's Landing as Arya had assumed, because he intends to ransom her to Robb and Catelyn. Outside Yunkai, Daenerys learns that the Slavers have paid a mercenary group called the Second Sons to assassinate her. She meets with 3 of their leaders and tries to bribe them to fight for her instead. The Second Sons plot to kill Daenerys that night and draw lots to decide who infiltrates the camp. A lieutenant called Daario Naharis is selected. Melisandre brings Gendry to Dragonstone and introduces him to his uncle Stannis. Stannis visits Davos in his cell and informs him of Melisandre's plan to sacrifice Gendry, as there's power in a king's blood. Davos is freed on the condition he'll never raise his hand to Melisandre again. In King's Landing, Tyrion and Sansa prepare for their wedding day. Tyrion explains that he didn't ask for the marriage and promises he'll never hurt Sansa, which reassures her a little. At the ceremony, Cersei threatens Marjorie by discussing the Rains of Castamere, a song about Tywin Lannister's destruction of a rival house. Back in Dragonstone, Melisandre seduces Gendry and ties him to his bed before using 3 leeches to draw Gendry's blood. Stannis burns the leeches as part of a ritual and names his 3 rivals, Robb Stark, Balon Greyjoy and Joffrey Baratheon. Joffrey threatens to rape Sansa on her wedding night before demanding that the traditional bedding ceremony begin. In response, Tyrion threatens to castrate his nephew King. Tywin declares there's no need for the bedding ceremony and excuses Tyrion's behaviour as simple drunkenness. When they're alone, Tyrion reassures Sansa that he will not sleep with her unless she wants him to, and accepts that this may never happen. Across the narrow sea, Daario infiltrates Daenerys' camp and sneaks into her tent while she bathes. After revealing himself, Daario tells Daenerys he killed the others because he finds her too beautiful and presents her with their heads before pledging himself and the Second Sons to Daenerys' service. Beyond the wall, Sam and Gilly stop at an abandoned hut for the night and are attacked by a White Walker who tries to take Gilly's baby. Sam stabs it with a dragonglass dagger he found buried in the snow, and much to his surprise, the White Walker disintegrates. Thanks for listening. Hope it's been helpful. Listen, if you've enjoyed this, I would love it if you subscribed. We've got loads more shows where this came from, and we'd love you to join us for them. If you know someone who needs to get up to speed with Thrones, just send them our way. A 5-star review wherever you get your podcasts from would also be absolutely fantastic. If you've got any feedback, have I pronounced a name wrong? I hope I haven't. Or ideas for a show that we should be covering? We'll almost certainly be doing the big ones, but you never know. There may be others that we've missed. Let us know. I'd love to hear from you over on Twitter. You can find us at Previous Podcast, or just email us hello@previouslyon.co.uk. Previously On is presented by Jamie East and is a Daft Doris production.